Jumping right in today, we were saddened to hear about the passing of one of our own today. Legendary WOAY broadcaster and state legislator Shirley Love passed away at the age of 87. But he's leaving a lasting legacy, not just here at the station, but throughout the county and the state. Tonight, Newswatch reporter Anna Saunders tells us of that legacy as she spoke with friends, colleagues, and fans as the community remembers the life of Shirley Love.
This has been a special WOAY TV report.
And welcome to the Oak Hill Civitan, West Virginia Bandstand Reunion.
Well, I think we're talking about an icon. He could talk to anyone at any time about an array of subjects. And he just basically, fundamentally cared about people.
He was a very gregarious person that had a lot of friends. He was an excellent communicator.
He was a leader, but he always made sure that everybody had a part, everyone was involved.
Shirley Love simply can't be labeled as one thing or one profession, but before Fayette County and the rest of the state knew him for his face, his shows, and his politics, it was all about that magic voice, as he started first at WOAY Radio doing play-by-play and then a jukebox review radio show for 20 years. However, in the 50s, he joined WOAY TV, the first TV station in the area, where he anchored the news and hosted several programs, including Friday Night Barn Dance, West Virginia Bandstand, and of course,
Saturday Night Wrestling.
Saturday Night Wrestling.
Saturday Night Wrestling.
That was the big one. That's the one that everybody enjoyed. That was everyone's Saturday Night Opera. And it gave audience participation.
And they were right here in our backyard with a regional wrestling program that all the stars would come through. And Shirley was a huge part of it. He would interview the fans. He occasionally found himself getting involved with some of the wrestlers and their anger issues.
And through his unique programs, his versatility and charisma, he became a household name.
I grew up hearing stories of my mom and dad and my grandparents and aunts, uncles, cousins, you name it. They would talk about, sitting in front of the TV every Saturday night, watching Saturday Night Wrestling with Shirley Love, and also watching them anchor the news program, the West Virginia Bandstand.
And he always signed off from Bandstand on, be sure and go to church tomorrow morning. And of course, in wrestling, it was, let's call in the dogs, that and football. So I think that helped make him.
Love used his personality, his charm, and of course that voice in politics as well. He was a state senator for Fayette County from 1994 to 2008, and then jumped to the House from 2016 to 2018. He was best known for his floor speeches, his influence, and for being a man of the people.
He actually attained legendary or iconic status as a result of really 7 decades of political activity, public service.
87 years and a life of public service. But aside from his accomplishments and stardom, Love was a family man, a husband of 68 years, a proud father, and a doting grandfather.
The last time I talked to Senator Love was last evening. And at that point, he was beginning to slip in and out, and he was very concerned about his wife and that someone would look after his wife, and he was concerned about me. And of course, I had prayer with him, and I asked that the Lord let him pass peacefully and quickly unless he could heal him. And he attested to his faith, and he attested again to his public service.
And although he is no longer with us, his legacy will live on for generations here at WOAY, in Fayette County, and beyond, through the stories he's told and the lives he's touched.
In a special WOAY TV report.
Reporting proudly from the home of Shirley Love at WOAY TV, I'm Anna Saunders.
Love's visitation for friends will take place on Sunday from 2 to 4, and then the funeral will take place on Monday at 1 with visitation beforehand. Both will take place at Calvary Baptist Church in Oak Hill.